Hey everybody, Paula Shaw here. It's time for 11:30 at 11:30. Highlights from the Silver Linings Playbook. No baseball hat today. I washed my hair for you guys. Give me 1 second here because I'm actually setting a timer so that I am sure that I don't keep you any longer than 11 minutes 30 seconds. All right. I think my lighting is a little bright today. Let's turn, oh, I think that's a little better. Sometimes it's blinding to me, and I'm sure that doesn't look very fun to you either. Okay, yes, so I washed my hair, which these days sort of seems like a big deal, right? And then, bangs. I was thinking about this just a little bit ago as I was getting ready for you guys. Do any of the rest of you find yourself baffled by your bangs? Honest to God, some days, I have naturally curly hair. So this in itself presents a bit of a challenge. But there are some days, honest to God, I get done drying it and it's like everything seems perfect. I go in the kitchen to get myself a cup of coffee or do something, and I come back and I got this Betty Boop thing going on. Like, do any of the rest of you suffer with this? It's like they want to curve in. Any of you remember Betty Boop from childhood? I'm aging myself, or dating myself, I know, but Betty Boop, I swear, some days I've got the Betty Boop thing going on. Anyway, okay, enough about my hair. Let's move on to some of the highlights from the Silver Linings Playbook, which we want to talk about on this little show. So I decided this morning I'd like to just talk a little bit about reflections of things that happened for me over the weekend. But first, before I do that, I don't want to forget to tell you all, on this page, if you look, you will see an invitation from my nephew, Dr. Patrick Gutman, who is a music composer. He is doing a healing sound bath concert tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock. And the link on this page, and I'll post it again tomorrow, that link will take you to the link that will actually get you into the concert. And he suggests, if you can, either have really good speakers or use earphones so you can really hear it properly. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. So tomorrow night, March 24th at 8 o'clock. All right, moving right along. So some of the things I was reflecting on in the weekend, and it was an interesting weekend. I don't know about any of the rest of you. I don't know if you're finding you're doing a lot of processing these days. I spent a lot of time crying. I mean, like Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening, I was on this nostalgia, walking down memory lane thing and just crying. And some of it was tears of gratitude that these things had actually happened in my life. And some of it was longing for that which is gone. I don't know if anybody else is going through that right now, or longing for what looks like it was such good times, you know, and because we're going through something very rough right now. And I suppose it's natural to long for that which you remember as so beautiful. And oh, my memories of my former husband Gary, and with our children Aaron and Casey, and I walked on the beach, not in a crowd and not on a pier, by the way, 6 feet away from everybody, but I walked on the beach on Sunday and seeing the families there and watching the children playing in the sand and in the water. I remembered so many beautiful times at the beach with Gary and my kids, and he was an amazing body surfer, and he really taught them so much better than I could have, not to fear the water and to how to play in it. It was so beautiful. So yeah, so there's been this nostalgia thing going on. And the other thing that occurred to me that I wanted to talk a little bit about today is relationships. So we're in close quarters these days, aren't we? And we don't have our jobs to run to, a lot of us, and we don't have the children in school all day. We're all together. And it occurred to me that this can either be a time where we drive each other crazy and everybody can't wait to somehow find an excuse to get out of the house, or it could be a time where we start really looking for that which is lovable about our partners, our children, our friends, our roommates, whatever it is, because remember, we're always at choice about what we decide to focus on. So we can either focus on what is absolutely crazy making about that person, and if they do it one more time, I'll lose my mind. Or we can look at what's adorable or what's so them, you know? We can find that silver lining if we look for it. So I think, anyway, I'm choosing to make a pledge to just look for the things in the people I love that are really sweet, adorable, so much who they are, you know, that kind of thing. Because let's face it, anybody can drive us crazy if we let them. You know, if we focus on that thing that drives you nuts. So let's choose to focus on something wonderful and something that's really adorable and that grows our love for somebody else rather than shrinks it or confines it. Let's let it expand as far out as it can go. That would be a cool outcome of this whole thing that's going on right now with the coronavirus. And another thing that I wanted to share with you is that I happened to catch Dr. Ben Lynch on Facebook this morning, and he was going through all kinds of research about the coronavirus. And one of the things not a lot of people know is the groups that are vulnerable because their melatonin levels and their glutathione levels are low. So whatever you can do, in fact, he suggested, what did he call it? Nebulized melatonin. Quite honestly, I don't even know what that is, but I'll bet Amazon does. Nebulized melatonin, you can take it as a supplement. And then, of course, glutathione. I'm particularly, I lean toward the glutathione patches that LifeWave makes because I'm wearing them every day for sure. But anyway, he said those two things are very, very important in keeping your lungs from being compromised. So Dr. Ben Lynch, you might want to check out his live stream today on Facebook. So let's see, how am I doing on time? I'm just about down to the last minute. What other things did I want to tell you? Oh, the nostalgia journeys. One of the things that I spent some time thinking about today, because I noticed on my first day that my old friend Linda Clemens, that is not old in terms of age, but we've known each other a long time, she was watching. And oh my God, the beautiful memories that came back from my days in Sun Valley. Linda and Rena Patterson and Fanny Pierce and I were all best friends, and it was a beautiful time. We were in our 20s and the whole world and life was ahead of us, and it was so great. So I don't know if any of the rest of you are doing some nostalgia journeying these days, but if so, just enjoy it. Enjoy it and make it really pay off. Reach out to those people. Give them a call. Check in, see how they're doing. I think that's going to be on my list today. I know Linda's on Facebook, and so I'll try to reach her through there. And I've got Fanny's phone number. I'll have to do a little research to find Rena. But let's connect. Let's reconnect. We've got a little time on our hands now. Let's use it for something valuable. Let's use it to grow our hearts and to help ourselves to remember that love and joy and laughter are some of the most important things that we can focus on right now. Way more important than statistics and fear and all of that. I mean, we've got this imposed retreat time, you know, we can go within, we can explore who we are and what we really feel and what matters to us. So let's do that. Let's use our time wisely. You know what? I'm thinking maybe my alarm isn't working because according to my clock, it's 12 minutes. And I'm sorry, I promised you 11:30 and I don't know why that. Oh, wait a minute. It is working. Oh, I think I started a teeny bit late because I had technical difficulties. Anyway, one last thing I would like to say. You know, I'm making a commitment to do this every day, to just find some time in my life to connect with you guys and share a little sunshine. That's why I wore my nice bright yellow today. I thought we could all use starting off the week with some nice bright sunny colors and sunny thoughts. But it would be really helpful to me if you guys, if you've had some stories that you've heard about or you've experienced something wonderful as a result of this time we're going through right now, please message me those stories so I can share them. That would be so fun. I would love to share your stories and I'll be looking for them. So please do that. It would be great to be able to talk about other lives besides my own. And one other thing I wanted to say that our family, I shared on the first day that our family has a big text thing going on. We're texting each other all day long and into the evening. And I swear we're having more communication now than we've had in years. So if any of you feel like that might be fun for you and your family, or maybe you're already doing it, let me know. Let's talk about it and let's have some fun together. And there's my alarm. So my 11 minutes and 30 seconds is done. And so I look forward to, oops, of course, the technology of how to turn these things on and off is not my strong suit. All right, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for 11:30 at 11:30. And don't forget to check out Patrick's Sound Bath concert, which will be tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. All right, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Make it a happy day. Bye.